What is up, fellow Pyro fanatics? It's MoonDaddy28 here, and today I'm going to do an unboxing of the Commando Soldier Assortment by Dominator. But before I get to unboxing this assortment, I just wanted to point out a couple of things from my fireworks stash update that I posted a few days ago. I actually forgot to talk about a couple of items that I had in that stash update. First is these Thunder Bomb crackers by Dominator. I don't buy firecrackers that much anymore. At least I haven't bought them with great amount since like maybe 10 years ago when they were, you know, firecrackers for real, not the crap that they put out nowadays. But I bought these just to see how they do in comparison with some of the other firecrackers that I have. I'll probably do a demo of this if it's worth it, you know, if there's a difference. But if not, I'll probably just, you know, just blow all of these off at once if I could. Another one that I forgot to talk about is these whistling chasers with 2 reports by Cutting Edge Fireworks. Like I said, I bought these for the simple fact that it is cutting edge. I've never blown off whistling chasers, or should I say I haven't blown off whistling chasers in quite a while. So it'll be nice to see how these do compared to some of the other ones that I've blown off. I noticed that they do have a bunch of videos of these on YouTube, but I don't know if they have one with the Cutting Edge brand. So it'll be interesting to see what these do. I bought 2 boxes of these just because I kind of do like whistling chasers, and I haven't seen them where I usually buy my fireworks. I haven't really seen them that much, if at all, for a while, so that's why I kind of picked them up. Alright, back to the Commando Soldier Assortment. Let me open this up here just to kind of get the unboxing going. See if I could kind of open this here. There we go. Oh, got one side here. Hold up, let me pause the video and open this up the right way. Okay, now that we open the package, let's see what we have inside. There we go. A bunch of small 200-gram cakes, from what I know. So let's start with this here. I think this is a fountain, I believe. Yes, it's called the Large Friendship Fountain. Midst showers of sparks. I don't think there's a specific performance written in. But I think what's kind of unique about this, if I can get it open with one hand here, is that it's not like, you know, your average fountain where they put a bunch of cardboard around it and, you know, which pretty much drives up the cost, I believe. They just pretty much get to the nitty-gritty and show you the actual fountain itself. So, you know, I guess that's a good thing if you really don't care about that, you know, whole display thing with the cardboard, which I really don't care either because I'm not a big fan of fountains to begin with. Alright, next item. Let's see here. We got power, which is 9 shots, and the performance on it is as follows. If I can get a focus here. 9 shots, red and blue tails to gold willow. Alright. Okay, we got a little bit of a big one here. Breakout. And the performance on this is 7 shots of whistling and blinking strobe bursts. It's a pretty heavy one, so it should be good. Here's what the top looks like. Alright, we got another good one here. The Wall. And the performance on this 7 shots is 7 shots of blinking strobe and color bursts. So I guess it's kind of similar to Breakout. Alright, and this looks like a fountain, but I could be wrong. Blue stars with reports, and 7 shots. I don't think there's a performance on this, so I guess it's pretty much what's the description. Blue stars with reports. Alright, next. I believe this one is definitely a fountain. It looks like it. It's Dante's Peak, midst showers of sparks. I don't think there's a performance on this. I don't think fountains usually have performances labeled on them to begin with. Alright, and the next one is Hurricane Alley. And no performance on this as well. We got a little novelty here. I believe this is a plane. Yes, it is. It's an F-16 fighter jet. Moves on the ground, emits flame, and sparks. So it's no report, just pretty much a small novelty with just some sparks and stuff. And I believe I'm going to know what this one is. It's the news transmitter. Had this in the New Yorker assortment from last year. Of course, that was a different brand, I believe. 96 shots. Doesn't say the performance, but everyone knows what news transmitters do. And we got a small fountain here. Dancing butterfly fountain. Emits showers of sparks. And pretty small, but should be something interesting, hopefully. Got a small cake here called Comet Blast, 7 shots. And I believe it's going to be 7 shots of regular comets. 7 shots of silver and crackle comets, so nice. It gives you some crackling comets there. Snafu, 9 shots. And the performance doesn't... Wow, I don't think it says the performance on this one. It does have those barcodes that you see, which allows you to scan it with your phone so you could see the video. Oh, here's the performance. 9 shots of small size, but lots of action in this cake. Not much of a description, but I guess I'll have to do. Alright, we got Tiger. And the performance on this is 16 shots of strobing color ending in a gold willow finale. It's somewhat light for a 16-shot cake. It's not like light, but it's lighter than some of the other cakes, even the smaller ones. We got Glory, 9 shots, and the performance is 9, if I can get a focus here, 9 shots of loud, 9 shots of loud whistles to color bursts. We got a big one here. It's called Sword. I believe this is one of the bigger cakes in this assortment. 8 shots, and we have 8 shots of color tails to huge bursts with whistle. So this one should be a big one. It's kind of ripped up a little bit here, but should be no harm done to it. Should perform as usual. And we actually have a single shot tube in here. They threw in a single shot tube. It's called Air Color Bomb number 3, Blue Peony. So should be interesting to see what this one does. We got Bad Boy, 9 shots of hard breaking color shells. There's what it looks like on top. We got I believe this is 96 shot color pearl flower. Everyone's familiar with these. Pretty much every standard store, fireworks store has these, whatever brand. We got a box of assorted colors sparklers here. You get 2 of these. I actually gave one of mine to a friend to give to his kids. So not really into sparklers, but I got something nice to have to kind of give to the little kids before you start the real show. Got a very, very light, I thought this was a fountain, Twitter Glitter. It's just pretty light. I think it might be a hybrid fountain and cake. We got Cosmic Color, 48 shots. I believe there's no performance written on this. I'm assuming it's going to be similar to the 96 shot Color Pearl, but with less shots. Well, here we go. We got a Mighty Minnie. Now, this comes from like an assortment of other Mighty Minis. It's like, I think 5 different types in the Mighty Minnie series, similar to those mammoth cakes that you see, those 500-gram cakes, but kind of like on a smaller level. 7 shots. And they each have a different performance. I believe there's a performance on this. Let me see what it says. If I can get the focus. red tail to whistling, red tail to red star to strobe. Alright. A lot of cakes in this assortment. We got Comet Blast. I think there was another Comet Blast, but it had a different design. 7 shots of silver and Crackle Comets. Yeah, I think it's... Let me see if I could find it real quick. Yeah, right here. Comet Blast. Same performance, I believe. 7 shots, silver and Crackle Comets. Yeah. And, yep. Same thing. I guess it's the same cake, but, you know, different design, different years, I guess. Could be nice to do a comparison of those, see if there's any difference. Alright, we got Terrible Night. And the performance is 7 shots of green Crackle Comets. So another Comet cake. Quite a few Comet cakes in this assortment. Another Twitter Glitter. Same as usual. Hybrid fountain cake, I guess. Alright, we got Skyscreamer, 12 shots, featuring triple screamers, fish, and hard-breaking shells. This cake is a big performer. Sorry for the shaking. I had my elbow on my knee, so here is it again, just so you guys could see it clearly. I apologize for the shaking. Damn autofocus. Here we go. Featuring triple screamers, fish, and hard-breaking shells, this cake is a big performer. Just so you guys could kind of see the description so nobody yells at me. Alright, we got Terrible Night again. This is starting to see a pattern here. I guess they threw in a couple doubles. 7 shots of green Crackle Comets. I'm assuming there was another Terrible Night here. Yeah, different design. Let me put this on here so you guys could see the difference. For a second there, I thought I repeated myself, or I kind of forgot to take the cake out. So yeah, pretty much the same thing. Sizzle. And the performance on this 19 shots is 19 shots of sizzling Crackle. Alright. Starting to run out of space here to put these things. We got... Oops, got it upside down there. Thunderstorm, 16 shots. I think this is a cake that you see a lot in many different stores. So I think multiple brands make this cake. Kind of like the Happy Cake. 16 shots, color bursts to loud crackling will attract all the storm chasers, okay? I think whoever wrote that down probably needs more lesson in grammar. We got Blazing. And this is also 19 shots. 19 shots of blazing colors. We got sizzling colors, and now we have blazing colors. Okay. Color Pearl, 48 shots. So we get a 96 shot, and we also get a 48 shot. Oops. This is, I believe, a fountain. Starlight. Emits showers of sparks. So, yeah, kind of like a square fountain. Another big cake here, Orange Sky, and the performance is 10 shots of orange tail to orange and green peony. It's got an orange cover on top, so nice design. And the final item is the diamond cake here, Beauty, and the performance. Pretty sure it has a performance. Here we go. We got, let's see, get the focus here. 10 color tails with whistle to finale. Very heavy. Reminds me of the Great Expectation cake, if anybody remembers that. So yeah. Now to get a wide shot of everything that's in the assortment. It's hard to get everything in one shot here. And yeah, I believe it's about, I want to say I counted them, I think it's like 30 to 35, I want to say 34 or 35 items total, with 5 fountains max, and the rest are pretty much cakes. So yeah, it's a pretty decent assortment. I forget how much I paid for this assortment. I know for sure it's somewhere between $50 and $60. Now that pricing isn't what they have now. That was just what they had for the demo. What the pricing that they had on at their demo. So I had to pick this up just because of the amount of stuff that was in it, just for the price. Everyone knows me, I'm a big wholesale guy or a big assortment guy. If I can get a deal where I can get a bunch of stuff all together, I'll do it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's the Commando Soldier Assortment by Dominator Fireworks. We'll probably do unboxings of the canister shell kits that I have, the different canister shell kits that I have, including the 60-gram can sniper, and probably the Grim Reaper shells as well, and the Guardian canister shells. So, alright, I'll see you guys next time.